Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Sugar Ray Robinson showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring. Bishop's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turn triumph. This David ain't the lion, I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science. It sounds like a riot on hush.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, coming out of Harlem, Sugar Ray Robinson. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Philadelphia, Andre Bishop.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. A little volume punching to the body there. That's a nice right hand that time by Andre Bishop. Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking, he's going to react. Start the right hand, just a little flinch of the right hand, throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Sugar Ray Robinson's left working well that time. Keep your distance. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Bishop's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Blocks away that headshot. Making away a body shot with the right hand. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Andre Bishop's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. Well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Sugar Ray Robinson now in between rounds, able to reflect on the damage he just did to his opponent. He got to him.
Yeah, and he'll remember that reflection. You know, we look at it, we forget about it. He doesn't forget about it. He will go right back to that weakness that he saw, and he will make sure that he exploits it this round.
Good looking counterpunch. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Robinson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy, the effectiveness with that combination? Flush left hand from Sugar Ray Robinson. Headshot lands, was a hook. Good looking counterpunch. Teddy, give me a scouting report on Sugar Ray Robinson. For a guy that does everything really, really well, What does he do just better than anybody?
Look, Sugar Ray Robinson was one of the great hitters from either side of the plate. He could set punches up in all kinds of different scenarios. He could use his legs, fight on the outside, could fight inside in the trenches if he had to. He could counter, he could hit you with punches you didn't see, and he had a great, great chin.
Targeting that 1-2. He just missed that shot up top. Scores up top with a left. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Good right hand by Andre Bishop. Sugar Ray Robinson's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Counter punch. The fighting is rhythm, okay? Don't fight against fight. There's no need to fight these.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And round number 3 is underway. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Bishop's so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Move your head. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's had success so far, just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But that's a big right hand there. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Robinson's on the receiving end of a hook. Well off the mark by Andre Bishop. Sugar Ray Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Bishop's inability to hit the target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away. And what's going to be worse, right now he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on. But what's going to be worse is when he starts getting counted in between them.
Final minute of this round, that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt, more turbulence ahead.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Andre Bishop. Big shot comes crashing home. Wow, crushing blow upstairs. The fight is over. Sugar Ray Robinson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Well, he only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Bishop's flattened here in our main event. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
The history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate. I came to celebrate. I hate losing. I refuse to make the same mistakes.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good evening, everybody. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. right back to it upstairs. What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
Good way to protect the midsection. Everybody found so much out about Sugar Ray Leonard on that night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Remember Dundee that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner of Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he said, "You're blowing it, kid." And of course, he was right, and he responded to that. Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with two fights. You know, early on, he was dealing with Tommy Hearns, this real big guy, this puncher. He had to box a little bit. And then later on, Hearns got hurt, started moving. And then Leonard had to be the executioner. He had to all of a sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing all night.
And a good solid 1-2 combo by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand.
Move your head, move your head.
De La Hoya's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good block by Sugar Ray Leonard. Little volume punching to the body there. De La Hoya's got nobody to blame but himself. I mean, he got hit much too much in that last round.
Well, he was throwing his punches from too close. He's giving up his height. You're throwing from that close, and you're going to get counted over it if your opponent wants to do that. Guess what? His opponent wanted to. He had the desire to do that, and he took advantage.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Good smooth work by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Able to cover up that gut. Leonard sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Oscar De La Hoya's in a tough spot now, down on the canvas. How will he recover?
One, two.
So an immediate question to be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Now we're going to find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs.
Watch the hook.
De La Hoya's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see, a good combination punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He is swinging and banging away he goes. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right?
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? De La Hoya's been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Good-looking counterpunch. Leonard's got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective, not just great where they look good.
Well done, three-punch series of punches there by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oscar De La Hoya's been hurt by that shot.
You're okay. Stay with me here.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Nice work, the left hand to the head. A good two-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Good-looking right hand after he got hit.
Just like that. Just like that.
A striking combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
You need to keep that head.
Oscar De La Hoya's in bad shape. Solid. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely. Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Blocks away that headshot. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. That's classic work with the double jab. Teddy, this has the feeling of a fight that very much looks like it'll be a chess match.
Yeah, this is a Bobby Fischer type fight, no doubt about that. It's a matter of who moves their pawns, and each guy doing a real careful job and a thoughtful job before they touch those pieces.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And yet another big shot comes in, and he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
Come on, man, get up to your feet.
So Sugar Ray Leonard has to rise up and beat the count. Now he's got himself a little bit of a challenge here.
And now what he's doing, he's going through a CAT scan, an MRI, an X-ray, where you're going to get a chance to see what's inside Sugar Ray Leonard.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Sugar Ray Leonard.
All right, keep moving, keep moving.
Sugar Ray showing defense, able to block that punch. Leonard's hit by a counter punch there. Rock him, sock him, look at that! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
Come on, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hurry, get up, get up.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Rosario's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Leonard's corner is probably wondering what the answer is. So far, they haven't had it. Starting yet another round, coming off yet another round when he was knocked down. Rosario's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Look at him put his punches together. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's doing a beautiful job here early on of counter punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter punching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Rosario's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from him. He is not in good shape. Sugar Ray Leonard stunned here, and so are we. What a stunning turn of events.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Rosario's putting his big shot there. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Mario's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Wilfred Rosario.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds, middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
His adversary, by way of Columbus, simply the best.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. Blocks it away. Teddy, I'm assuming many times in your career, you were training a fighter who did not have the reach compared to his opponent. When you were training him in the build-up to that fight, what did you try to cement into his head?
The one thing that I had told him is something I had to tell myself, is that we had options. The first was, of course, the traditional way. Tuck up good defensively, move your head, and work your way in. Slip a punch, and now all of a sudden you're closer. You take his height away. The other is to step up and get sort of entice the taller fighter to come in and be short.
Missed the body shot. Black Mama's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good work defensively by Black Mamba. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Blocks the headshot. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. That was a fine block by Black Mamba. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Black Mamba's proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
Punches all night. Well.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good job staying away from the danger there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Black Mamba's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Halfway through this round here. Good job on the 2-punch combo by Black Mamba. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Scores with the combo to the head. Nice block. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. And now a well-placed hook to the head. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? Black Mamba's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you can just outwork him a little.
Some defense and more punches.
And round number 3 is underway.
You need to block more.
Able to get rid of that one. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Gets rid of that body shot.
Cover up, cover up.
Black Mamba's snapped by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go out.
Big shot he just scored with. Unable to survive that shot. He's on the floor. He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. He just missed that shot up top. Blocks that punch. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter-punching. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Black Mamba's cut is just painting himself right. Big right hand. And this round comes to an end.
You need to create more counters, okay? Slip these punches, then throw a straight right down the middle. I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Up, down.
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets right back into the fight.
Black Mamba's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Black Mamba's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Let's see some more head movement.
That's a big right hand there. Black Mamba is now having to deal with a bloody nose, and that could be a real distraction. Oh, and there you go. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Black Mamba's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, simply the best.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
And his opponent across the ring, by way of Hamburg, Express.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Hard to put a label on him stylistically, Teddy. He's a little unorthodox. He's extremely athletic and breaks a lot of the old school. He is damaged badly there. He made the floor. Express is just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Showing you some defense there with the block. How about that left hand? Express's punch didn't come close. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Halfway through round number 1. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Able to dismiss that body shot. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Express. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's 2 reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You think it to yourself. He's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Sets up that right hand with the jab.
Move your hand.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. And he returns on that exchange.
Come on, kid, focus.
Expresses landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Parries that punch intended for the head. Very accurate with the double jab. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Don't stay in one spot. Move. Focus.
He fires off the combination there and it lands. And clicks of the talk. And we come to the end of the round, and you know his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches. as you said, making them count.
A good block. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Well off the mark by Express. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. He scored well after being hit himself. Able to dismiss it. Express has been able to hit that target with that straight punch consistently all night long.
Yeah, and he's gotten a little bit of help because his opponent starts leading with those wide shots, and he steps right inside him, right into the eye of the storm.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Express is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Little head hunting with the left. And this round comes to an end.
Don't stand in front of it.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Express is in control so far, 2 rounds to 1. Still anybody's fight. I think he's been the busier guy, though.
Yeah, he has been the busier guy, and also he's been the better real estate agent. You know, location, location, location. He's been in the right position for his style. He's been in tight.
Keep working the body.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Not able to land the headshot. Good looking counterpunch. Halfway through round number 4. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or 2 more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Fine looking right hand by Express. Express is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Still plenty of time. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And he's holding.
Body shot.
That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Express.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
There's a straight right hand. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching.
Stay on the inside.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Express is showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Up top with the right hand. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And round 5 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll them. He's got to blow on them. He's got to do everything.
Gets rid of that effort. He missed with that headshot. Good return fire that time. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up. You tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out. I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Express is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And now you see him scoring well with the right. Solid. A sharp knifing punch. That back power hand just scored the knockdown.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Express is doing a good job. Big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got hit.
Wow! Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Express's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
The winner, Express.
that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.
Just drink your medicine, don't bite your glass. I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to get down a little bit of the truth. We killing time and time's killing us, so I won't waste mine trying to clear the grudge. But don't twist it into what it isn't. Don't call, don't write, don't listen. I put you on ignore. You're not the homie anymore. The only thing that you can show me is the door. Game over, yeah. Who's winning? Save your gas, I refuse to listen. If you're doing math, we doing division. Don't even ask how I've been. There's no you in existence. Go your way, I go my way, and you keep going until there's no one to violate. And I'ma remember your last impression. Thanks for that lesson. I won't trust you again. Getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. Run laps round you and your flow. It's the fire in the beats that's inspiring the beast. The heat that'll make the people riot in the streets. No denying what he speaks, like the bottom of the iron height, supplying the heat. They still trying to hate, but still losing. Shit is played like a tire stand still while the rims moving. Proved already flew in the top 10. It's not a discussion of why he's an option. I leave him disgusted. I'm accustomed to walking through customs with a lump sum in pocket. This is that not shit. This is that black still in the game without an accomplice. On a conquest with comments that cause conflict. Who cares? Could hate, but you can't debate when the truth's there. And the truth is the black's the truth, yeah. And why the proof's there, just call him the new tear. That has everyone talking and got me on their brain like a new air. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living. And we ain't tripping, champagne sipping, yeah, we finally here. This is what the game's missing. They saying big game in the D, big name in the streets, big fame. Given in this insane industry, 1 or 2 enemies couldn't be the enemy. Watch for the snakes all the way down to the centipedes. Couple camera shots, 1 or 2 stalkers. Several albums hot, couple red carpets. Handful of hate from 1 or 2 bloggers. Thumbs up from thousands showing shit's awesome. This nigga's a monster, insane bonkers. Since in brain, it's nothing I can't conquer. So if you concur, you won't get caught up. 1 or 2 brought up, couple goons walk up. 1 or 2 ambulance called up. Cop call sirens with some yellow tape that says caution. Nigga, I'm involved with the masses. Ill shit, niggas don't wanna get involved with this cancer. Round of applause for the team when they're feeling on top. This is what you call living.